Welcome to Jenkins and Jonez are out of pocket. The last podcast anyone will ever record.
Are we introducing?
We're introducing ourselves now.
I'm Joyce Sachs' second favorite English student.
I'm Mike G.
I'm the Jethro Jenkins, the salami and the white man sandwich. Shout out to Mike Tirico.
You feel me?
Oh my. I'm Zach Schwartz.
I'm Dragonfly Jones, I guess I'd say. Tyler, what?
If y'all want to know who Miss Sachs' first favorite English student is, Paul Thomas Anderson. Just keep it to yourself.
Well, shit. I mean,
I'll be number 2.
He said, who is Paul Thomas Anderson?
That's a white director of cinema.
But Arcade Fire, Paul Thomas Anderson.
PTA.
There's things that black people we just don't resonate with, and that's fine. That's what makes us who we are.
Never eating cheese before, such as Tyler.
You never eat cheese?
String cheese.
I had to explain to him how to open it up, G.
That's reasonable.
Can we please show the picture too of like?
I was perplexed.
That video
for months and all types of other
That
shit.
man looked like I'd opened the universe.
He'd never seen the plastic sealed together where you peel it apart. He was looking at it like we were saying he was like a prehistoric civilization that got like a Coke bottle fell out of the street.
Right.
What the fuck is this?
Where did this come from?
So delicious once you really familiarize yourself with it.
Yeah.
I've got positive reviews for it. I've always been anti-string cheese, like even as a kid, because I grew up when there was like a string cheese agenda. Like they would show commercials with kids skateboarding and eating string cheese. Ain't nobody eating that weak shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But hey, I was led astray. String cheese is all right.
What kind of cheese is string cheese? Is it
Mozzarella.
mozzarella?
Yeah,
Okay.
Mozzarella.
Put some mozzarella's on that.
I had it for the first time when I hit y'all about it. Like, what, 3-4 weeks ago? I never had this. I'm
turned
like,
our
yo,
world
this shit
upside
kind of
down.
slapped, G.
He said, I hope I'm allowed to tell this. He sent us a picture of the refrigerator here at Buckets. And he said, look at all of the string cheese in the refrigerator.
Motherfuckers eat string cheese.
Right.
Around these parts.
There was a treasure chest of string cheese.
You
in that.
feel me?
All right, let's talk about the NBA playoffs briefly.
Yeah,
we'll
fine.
briefly talk about the
We don't
NBA
wanna do
playoffs.
that.
Then we'll get back to the Mott's update. Let's talk. We're in the middle of the play-in week. Let's talk about the Wolves-Grizzlies series. First of all, who do you guys think is winning that series?
Does anybody think that the Grizzlies aren't going to smack the shit out of the Wolves?
I want them to because the way that they celebrated, the way that the Wolves celebrated, I get it. It's been a long time, but this, you know that none of those stats count towards your playoff lines. You know that?
It's
They're
real
not-
to me, damn it.
They don't
It's real
count
to
towards
me.
playoff numbers, and I'm like, bro, you're on the table, pounding your chest.
Are you anti-celebration?
Early on, but that's because I've been a Laker fan. So like, what are you celebrating?
But this is
Job's not done.
like JJ Redick said, it's like tournament time, whatever. I just thought it was funny. Like I'm laying in the bed in Atlanta watching the shit, and I was like, "Oh yes, Patrick Bev, you gave me a reason to live. Get these fucking memes off." Bro, not clowning him. Super happy for him, but the way he was storming around, it was just like obviously Kuz got in on it. LeBron. It was just great to know that all those guys were watching
Yeah.
and had the same reaction that we all had. And now the Timberwolves fans were like, "Oh, stop being mean." It's like, motherfucker, appreciate this NBA Twitter slander. You're in the club.
watching.
First
Right,
time
yes,
they
you
talked
made it.
about
You
your
made
ass
it.
in 15 years. You feel what I'm
AG
saying?
left. No one's talked about you.
And we're gonna have some slander for your asses in
Yeah.
about a week and a half,
Right.
maybe less.
The Grizzlies have to win for like the sake of Patrick Beverly because I'm concerned for how hard he would celebrate. if they win that, you might have to have the paramedics on hand for that man. He might fall out.
I get the
He would have a
celebration.
pound and a half of cocaine on the scorer's table, just swimming through it.
That is our first cocaine reference.
cocaine.
That is our first cocaine reference on this show. I know nothing
fun.
about it.
Right.
Young
Got
kids
a
seem
long
to
time
like
ahead of us, guys. You feel what I'm saying?
I have never seen someone celebrate beating the Clippers that like to that degree.
I think that was the funniest part of it.
Bro, Jordan Woods came out the stands like it was fucking Top Gun. The hug call
Saves the world by beating the fucking Clippers.
like it was Independence Day after fucking Will Smith beat the aliens up and shit. Vivica coming and
I don't know
hugging
who
that
tweeted it,
man.
but she was like, "It's me with my man after he scored 7 points in a
Right,
record." And that's real shit.
Would y'all celebrate it though?
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
right.
Celebrate
No.
every motherfucking thing.
I dance eating bread in my fucking living room. Bro. I'm celebrating a playoff
Listen,
win.
bro.
You fucking kidding
Listen,
me?
I got a motherfucking free Wendy's nugget and some Wendy's fries once, like 15
in?
years ago. Yes, I didn't
still
order
remember
nugget,
it.
and I still remember. That's still one of the best moments of my life. Hell yeah, I would celebrate the fuck
He
out of
pop
winning
locked
a
in his
play.
car.
He made a ring for it.
Hey, when they fuck up the nugget
Nugget.
ratios,
Put a
you already
banner up
know.
in the
In
crib.
your favor.
I just thought it was like obnoxious. It was like a shame off. It was like they were celebrating. Then everyone was making fun of them for celebrating. Then everyone was angry at the people who were making fun of them for celebrating.
Yeah.
Then everyone's angry at the people who are angry that they were celebrating. It's like, it's great that they celebrated. It's like one of the biggest wins in franchise history. And it's great that we made fun of them because it was stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
The way they're celebrating beating the Clippers.
They're going to the playoffs, twice in 20 years?
Yeah, of course they're celebrating.
I mean, Pat Bev is going every year, though, which was a crazy stat that I just got him to. I didn't know.
Pat Bev, after they won, went up to Clippers fans, said, take your ass home, but I'll also see you in the Western Conference Finals. And he believes that. He believes both that they will win enough games to make it there, and that the Clippers will also somehow win enough games to make it.
Pat Bev was selling bloody white tees in the bubble, so
That's what I got. That's when I started respecting him. I'm like, oh, he a real one. Weren't they polo too?
Yeah.
You feel me? Hey, respect.
Yeah.
Pat Bev is like the human Black and Mild that you found in your hoodie months later that you forgot all about. Right. Right. You're like, why does my hoodie smell like a Black and Mild? That bitch flat as a motherfucker when you pull it out too. Like that. Pat Bev is like the human form of that. He's the dude who, when you go play like pickup games and there's like a dude who's like musty as hell and busting his ass the whole time, and then he asks everybody for like bus fare at the end of the run. Like he's the NBA guy who's that version.
Let me borrow $1, my brother. You know what I mean?
God,
You live uptown, right? You going back?
Right.
You heading back home?
Where you had the dude asking where everybody's headed. What's the worst dude at the gym, bro?
and the mustiest.
Going?
And the mustiest.
Bro. That's a Yoda wearing ass motherfucker.
But
Don't get the fuck away from me with that weird.
For real.
he's a dude you'll see at like 8 a.m. in the shirt, and then at like 4 p.m. in the same shirt. Has not changed. And I'm just like, wait, did the sweat dry? What are we doing?
Oh,
You want to borrow a shirt?
got the salty ass face. You know what I'm saying?
Razor blade somewhere in his bag.
Salt dried on his cheeks. Go home, please. Jesus Christ.
Pat Bev was also fined $30,000 for, and this is actually a phrase that exists in an official NBA press release, quote, egregious use of profanity.
But what did he exactly
Egregious.
say that guy?
I think he said, fuck the Clippers.
Take that. He says, I told him to take their ass home. I know he said that. And he showed up.
That's
with
not
a Bud Light.
egregious.
That's not
bro.
egregious.
No. But he showed up with a Bud Light, which is also awesome because, like, Giannis did that when he won a title. And this man,
Just drink the regular Bud. Why the light? If you're gonna get lit,
The
get
job's
lit.
not done.
I don't like
Job's not done.
Fair.
Job's not
Still
done.
watching calories over here.
I just ask questions. That's the answer.
Job's
That's
not.
what the Bud's for.
But
Drinking Bud Light as adults, though.
Hey, Bud Light is way better
drink-
than Budweiser though.
Bro,
yeah, I'm not drinking.
I'm not drinking none of that
Budweiser
shit,
is
bro.
Disgusting.
Give me a little, Corona.
Yeah,
Hey,
fine, but
we-
like,
Wait, are you drinking a Corona light? No, you just go get
They
fist
are
fucked.
Corona
Go get fist
Extra,
fucked.
yeah.
They exist? Corona Lights?
yeah, they're not good.
The only,
Light,
other, the only other note that I had from this game, and I love that the producer for the show subtitled this "Lady gluing herself to the floor,"
Subtlety there.
which is exactly
What is that
I said. I said
about?
we got to talk about the lady gluing herself.
Was there a
Little
message
Jackal
behind
talk.
that?
Little Jackal talk.
Little, we got to slide
Something
a
about the owner having like a chicken farm. It's basically like, bro, we got so much shit to deal with. Like that's like number 87 on the things we have
Wow.
to worry
Wait,
about.
chicken fight?
No, he had like a chicken farm or something
Okay.
unethical. This is what I understand.
Farmer's a chicken
A-Rod?
farmer?
No.
Glenn Taylor, one of them dudes.
Not A-Rod?
It's
You know, A-Rod ain't on that.
it's
That
it's
Sure, that's a
motherfucker-
different chicken
That motherfucker
farm.
made NBA team money off chickens?
Yeah.
God damn, how many chickens this motherfucker got? God damn.
He cracked.
A whole chicken is like $4.39.
He's a billionaire.
He moved enough of them to buy an NBA team.
so look. Some people have oil money. He owns 2 billion chickens.
Oh, shit. I need to do some research on this guy. What the fuck?
As a Popeyes connoisseur, though.
Nah, we need to hear her out. 'Cause we
Yeah.
need to investigate this guy.
Something else.
You're on the side?
Yeah, there's some diabolical shit going on over here, man.
When she glued herself, I didn't see it live, but when she glued herself, did she think she was going to stick? Like, did she think that
She
was gonna-
thought that it was like in a cartoon. If you put super glue on your finger and you touch your ear and it gets stuck to it,
Look.
so she soaked her hand in glue and she ran on the floor and she went like that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell
And
you
then
where
it
I'm
just lifted her.
gonna tell you where she fucked up as an animal activist. You can't advocate for delicious animals. Like if she was out there for like kill shelters and
Yeah.
like trying to put an end to that, we'd be all with her. But chickens,
Everybody loves chicken.
At a basketball game.
Yeah.
At a basketball game.
day.
Chickens where
Breaded
black people are
egg
at is not going to resonate. It's not gonna resonate.
Yeah, you feel me?
The only thing Americans agree on is we like eating chicken.
feel
me?
That's the only thing that everybody.
You
Does
got,
that
you got better take your Gorilla Glue hand up ass. You ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
Did she tell anybody like young? Like somebody should have gave her some advice. Like that wasn't never. She should have got a bucket or something. That would have been more long lasting.
Don't know. Does that stuff ever like change anything? Like it's always the most annoying people, you know, that are advocating for animals.
You can't be dumb for a dumb cause, right? Like we're all laughing about how dumb she is, and now we're laughing at her for doing this shit for chickens.
The only one I can remember is, do you remember the girl who flashed the camera behind home base during the MLB playoffs? She did that and started dating Jake Paul. And that was like the extent of success that is made.
That was the punishment that was.
Right.
That was dope.
She was sentenced to 6 months in the salt mines.
I can't believe that motherfucker bought an NBA team off chickens,
Bro.
I'm still stuck on
You
that.
still.
God damn.
The message
We need a whole
was
doc.
off.
We need about 3
Yeah.
episodes. You feel me?
I was eating Popeyes watching it. Like, wait, the messaging is off. I was thinking about Magic City Wings while it was going on.
Did she have a sign?
I think she told somebody, and that's what got filtered down. You know, some astute media personality.
I've
journalist
glued
type.
my fingers together on accident.
It worked?
Like,
Of course you have.
it takes a minute, and it does not feel good when you get them apart.
This is
I
the
understand
NBA.
that
We will rip her hand off and play with that hand.
Right. Don't nobody give a damn about you.
Like they got skin.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
somebody
there was a
tweeted this.
foam.
Yeah, somebody tweeted the next day that you can still see the handprint on the court. And then someone said they need to. Someone said they need to. That has to stay forever.
Right.
You know, there's a stadium employee that's like, I got to scrape skin off of the floor now.
That's like
Well-
Walk of Fame level.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a big game for them. The players got to walk out and give it a little.
Get slapping the floor.
And they are undefeated in
Dead
the plane.
skin.
When that happens, you might have to bring her back, re-glue. Make a thing about it. Glue lady.
I love it. All right, Net Celtics. Here's the question: do you believe the Celtics have a chance? I would probably flip that, but Joe.
Celtics fans put the N in Boston.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm going to say.
I think they could cook them boys, man. Celtics are great, right? But I think they could cook them. The 2 best players on the on the floor are the 2 best players on the Nets team. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah, aren't you a St. Louis? You going to disrespect
I,
Jason?
I love Tatum. Tatum's the best person I've ever seen in high school live. But I'm keeping this stat. KD is a fucking god, and there's nobody plays more beautiful basketball than Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? He was 11 for 11 and 3
if you're
quarters.
picking teams,
Those two go
KD
first.
and Kyrie
For
first.
sure.
Right.
But I think if you look at Jaylen Brown, really respect Jaylen Brown, think he's a wonderful player, but that can't be your second best option on a title team, right?
we're
Like,
not,
go
we're
look
not
at
talking
previous-
title. We're just talking
No,
about
but in general. But I think the Nets are a title team.
Jaylen Brown is a dog, bro.
I agree.
You look at the numbers; they looking just
Would
like
you have-
they look like twins.
So like, go
feel
look
me?
at the Lakers team that won a title. You'd rather have Jaylen Brown than AD?
Where are we going with this?
I'm just asking.
No, I'm-
Would you rather have?
We're talking first round. We're talking
Would you rather
first
have Jaylen
round.
Brown? than-
I'd rather have a lot of people than AD right now. Being that AD's played like
Fair.
4 games in 2 years. You feel what I'm saying?
Fair.
But
Yeah.
you know that's another
Get
story.
on the court, Anthony.
We need you to play.
Yeah.
You're a basketball player, right? You know what I'm saying? Are you?
Are you?
Getting fits off for half?
How long did it take for us to pivot
Has
this
this
to
evolved
Lakers
already?
talk?
Has it evolved?
The most important team. Anytime you talk Celtics, you have to talk Lakers.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd love for
yeah,
the
yeah.
Celtics to lose in the first round. I'll just say that,
Yeah.
and I hope Ben Simmons comes back. I think for Ben Simmons, the most wild
They
thing
said he might. They said he
is
might.
he
be back.
set himself up to have to come back for the playoffs. You didn't ease yourself in with regular season.
He said-
games.
He's
But he's-
ramping up. What the fuck
What?
does that mean? Ramp your ass up into the lineup.
Don't you remember how hard the playoffs were the last time you did this?
No, but listen.
No, but he just
Look,
has
look.
to enter the offense and then play D. The
But
role is
I
totally
guess.
different
No,
with Kyrie
true,
and
very
KD.
true.
But do you
know what I'm
remember?
saying?
Okay, do you remember when you learned how to drive? And they're talking to you about turning left, right? Okay, you got to
Yeah.
turn left. You got to put the signal on. You got to stop the car. You got to look over the shoulder. You got to see if someone's coming. You got to look again for a pedestrian, and then you turn.
Yeah.
After you learn how to drive, you don't do any of that.
That's a lot of steps.
right.
After you learn how to drive, it's just turning left, right?
Right,
And
right,
You're
right.
learning it's all these different steps. That's playing basketball for Ben Simmons right now. He's got to warm up. He's got to ramp up. He's got to recover. It's like 7 different steps.
said he
and
gotta learn
then
how to drive
game
again?
four-
He said he forgot how to play
Yeah,
basketball.
and
period.
then game 4, maybe he's playing basketball.
I don't know what they need him to ramp up for because they don't need shit from him but defense. Right?
That's all.
like,
they
like
need
is
from
is
him.
is the motherfucking side to side eraser pickup shuffle? Is that time not to their liking? Like what the fuck are we waiting on?
Right.
Just get his ass out there, man.
What if Ben Simmons turns into a 3-point threat? I have a feeling if I was a gambling man,
Don't.
and this show is not sponsored by any sports books. I won't name any in particular, but I would put bread on Ben Simmons' first shot being a 3-pointer and like wet, just like boop,
Can you imagine?
tear
That would
drop.
be fucking hilarious.
What do you think Kyrie's reception will be going back to Boston?
Oh, they still want blood for
I think Joe.
They said,
I think
They mad about that
Joe
decal.
I think
They
Joe
mad about that decal.
I'd like to chime in here. I'd say the same reception as any black man that goes.
Listen, bro.
Next subject.
I cannot believe that Big Baby wanted to fight that man over that. A black man wanted to beat another black man up over an imaginary white man. Like what?
Over
have
a
we come
leprechaun.
to? Over a leprechaun.
That dude has loafers on.
Over
You wanna fight
folklore.
over that motherfucker?
Right.
Big
Over
Baby got to be
folklore.
in the right seat. He got to fuck around, try to get courtside again this time around too, just so KD can check me. That was probably one of my highlights of the season.
Bro, that ain't you, big dog.
KD funny as fuck, man.
That ain't you, big dog. No, you're in my seat.
The level of clowning for KD in the middle of a game, scouting reports, everything he has to worry about to be able to know at that moment I got to clown Big Baby's ass. Oh damn, you got your seats taken.
Shout out to the producer of that game being clearly a huge Lakers fan for not cutting away from 1 second of that.
Yeah.
Just zoom in. Zoom in.
On his face.
punch in.
Zoom in on his broke face. Zoom in on his overdraft protection face right now. Camera 3.
KD's on a fast break, cocked back, cut back. He's trying to step across someone in the 4th row.
Overdraft.
Ooh, shit.
Protection.
Truly special.
Big Baby gonna want to beat our ass when he sees
Yeah.
this shit. If he was ready to fight over a leprechaun, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably
And he
all
could.
that.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
He's ramping up.
We might see Zion this year, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's ramping up.
It's ramping
He's
season.
ramping
It's
up.
ramping season.
I've been ramping up for about 20 years now.
Almost there.
Shouts to CJ McCollum, like the anti-ramping meeting up, because he just stepped in that shit
Yeah.
A1 and was like the best play on that team, the vet they need. He found his spot in New Orleans.
He's averaging like, I think 24, 50 point percentage, 50% from the field,
Wow.
like 40% from the 3-point line. Like the dude's numbers are insane. I just think he had Dame, that dog in front of him. Now he has nobody and he's going crazy.
Yeah.
We went to the game with Chuck, our producer. You know what I'm saying? I was so impressed.
Look at
By
Chuck
CJ
glowing right now.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, yeah, Chuck. Charles Dixon, tap in. You know what I'm saying?
Arena of
Hey,
the
look at
mind.
that beautiful smile. You know what I'm saying? Love to see it. Love to see it.
Glowing.
No, you know what I'm saying? Nice skin, but no. But no. CJ was wild seeing live, bro. Just so efficient. Such a smart basketball player. But
I ain't no-
happy for him. You know what I'm saying?
Did you guys see Greg Popovich yell at someone for asking him if he's retiring?
Yeah.
I did see
That's
that.
inappropriate. Are you kidding?
That's an inappropriate question. You just lost your last game of the season. Everyone's been tired. I mean, it seems like a very appropriate question to me.
He's like 73 years old. He like Joe Biden age. Here comes the point. This is all I'm going to say.
Don't do a damn thing age, bro.
How you have these old
How the
ass
fuck are you still working age? You feel me?
these old ass people running the country? What do old ass people know about current events and topical shit? Joe Biden's not getting no heat off on Twitter.
Oh my.
Hasn't had one heater.
One heater.
The fucking meme czar. He didn't even appoint a good czar of memes. It's fucking horrible.
Not smoking one blunt. Like, what is he doing?
Come on, G. Come on. You feel me?
Do you think Pop's done?
I think Pop.
I'm done. I would be done.
I think I would have been done. Are you
You
kidding
don't think
me?
he wants a farewell tour though?
Hell no. I
Yeah.
think Pop is the
I think
anti-farewell
he
tour.
does.
You
I
think he wants
yeah,
that?
go collect all the expensive wine from every dude in this league, then leave.
There's one place that Pop can go if he really wants to save his legacy.
Oh.
Talk about it.
Crypto.com Arena.
Let's
Oh, come to these Los Angeles
Oh.
Lakers, Pop. Be the difference. Go out a champion. Go out a winner. San Antonio has nothing for you.
Bro, Lakers ain't got
You've
nothing.
proven everything you
Right.
can and saying you need to be in a major media
damn
market.
Be in a major market.
He comes in and gets fired because, like, can you imagine?
Bro,
He gets fired after 2 seasons. Oh,
That
that'd
shit
be
ain't never
so
happened.
bad.
I don't think Pop likes the Lakers. 'Cause I remember when he wanted to call the cops after that Gasol trade. that man wanted to file a report.
Let's talk about Miles Bridges and Mouthpiece Gate. I thought it was. I
He's
thought it was.
awesome,
I
too.
thought it was great that he I thought he apologized. Why? It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like he's gonna catch too much shit over
I
it.
get
but
fined, right? I'd
Oh,
imagine.
I'm sure he's
50.
gonna get fined.
Yeah.
The funniest part is like, I was trying to hit the dude. I was trying
But he was honest. I respect the honesty, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Miles didn't want to play anymore, so you could tell.
No,
That was just a get me the fuck out of here.
Heck,
man.
all that.
You
Get
know what I
me
mean?
out.
Like I'm over with.
leave
It's
it.
over with.
Did any of your coaches ever do that? I remember Sendek. There was a game we were playing like shit. No one was listening, and he turns to one of the coaches sitting next to me. He goes, fuck this. And he just starts yelling at the ref till he gets tossed into the left.
Yeah, for
Sure. Like, that shit's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Everybody thinks you're supposed to love basketball, whatever, but you're catching the L. They made him walk to the game. He was probably trying to walk get some chicken wings.
Right.
Afterwards.
But just thinking about the protests made him hungry.
I don't know what LaMelo was doing. I don't know when that video came from, but I was just like, damn, LaMelo, smoke a Swisher. I know everybody loves backwoods, but they're so soggy. You want to talk about soggy waffles?
Hey, y'all saw the video of LaMelo? Like, hey, he was token, bro. He ain't new to this, bro.
No.
He been doing this. He's a professional. He at least 10 years into the game, bro. You feel me? Like, he look like Gunna. You know what I'm saying? He been here for a while. You know what I mean? Hey, but good for him. No, weed is delicious. I love it. I'm gonna get high after this. But anyway,
let's
being honest as a
we came a long way. We come a long. God is good. God is good. That's all.
God is good.
Remember, I used to remember an old job, show up to work high, and have to replay it off. No, recreational now. You can't judge me.
Medicine.
Right?
It's medicine. There's medicinal weed.
Mental health.
Mental health. Let's talk about someone who could work on their mental health. Bill Simmons choosing to rank players by saying, quote, fuck Jalen Green.
God damn.
Josiah, would you go to an
off the glass? You look like Zion with that. Fucking on Bill ass. Sheesh.
Well, what would possess you? What would possess you as a Bill Simmons to say the words "fuck Jalen"?
He smiles with his tongue.
It's not
smiles with his tongue. We talked about
the picture. Pull the picture.
A tongue smiler cannot control themselves in times like this. They can't be trusted.
Thankfully, I don't need a ringer back.
Yeah.
I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, please.
I fuck that. I never get a ringer back. But I just think that like the arrogance and disdain, I think the problem with it's not Bill Simmons, but it's like all the other 5'5" white dudes who listen to what he says like it's gospel. I need to see Bill Simmons make a left-hand layup. I need to see Bill Simmons hit me with the mic and drill. Zach, you worked at the Ringer with Bill Simmons. Question for you.
Yeah.
If you were ever at the Ringer and you went into Bill Simmons' office and he was in there eating a can of beans, what would your reaction be?
I knew. I knew he was going to line this up for me.
Is he in here eating beans?
Answer the question.
I was hoping you go with the open mic night reference.
I've dropped that so many times. Then they started hiring black people. So shout out to Bill for that. Very talented people, Logan Murdoch, Big Wasp, people that I rock with. Van, people I rock with heavily.
But see, I don't think it's really that he said fuck a player. Because you can say that about certain players.
Yeah.
Like you can say fuck Rudy Gobert all day. Who's gonna give a fuck?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can't say that about Jalen though. The kid is 19 rookie. No, come on, man.
I agree.
Say that.
Also, like if you say it, I say it, fine. We're not voting for those awards.
That's
just Bill Simmons,
in context of like, bro, you just voted and you're saying this with this bias. And like I get the idea of like him playing on a bad team, but like he has these almost these same averages as Cade. And you're gonna say this about this kid?
And also,
get the fuck out of here.
It's just beautiful.
That's what I was.
Why would you say fuck?
You can't say fuck a man with a fluffy curl.
Right.
What?
I think
dandruff ass hair has never looked fluffy, and that's why he's upset.
I think I disagree with Tyler. Like Bill Simmons is Rudy Gobert. Like he can't say fuck Rudy Gobert even. Like you just like
who can he say fuck?
Who
can he say to?
I think
he's more like a Jeff Horner.
Luke, he can say fuck Luke Kennard. He can say fuck Luke Kennard.
Fuck him.
A Plumlee could get a
Plumlee.
You pick which one?
Oh yeah, Plumlee for sure.
Frank Kaminsky.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Grayson Allen.
No one give a fuck about that. Grayson Allen, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. If you disagree with fuck Grayson Allen, that's you're on the
wrong
side.
Fuck you, right?
Yeah. He just punches the beer.
Right.
I hate you.
Oh shit. Chris looking motherfucker.
String cheese eating.
I can't. He looked like Ted Cruz.
He could give a tutorial on how to open string cheese.
He can open string cheese with his eyes closed behind his back.
Where it came from.
Hogging the cheese, 2 cheeses, won't share. Right. He doesn't eat the other one. Right. That type of dude. I'm just going to trash it.
He's looking at, this is one of the ones they pinched the end of.
Right. We don't take those.
All right, let's talk about Friday's the play-in of the play-in. The play-in games.
But do we even care anymore? I'm gonna be real.
A lot of those plans were bad. Can we just acknowledge?
Every road team lost, right? Am I tripping?
Games. What do you mean? What were they? There was one game.
The next game it got fun at the end. Because I remember I smoked and I'm like, I need to unsmoke this weed because my nerves ain't made built for this, bro.
The Spurs game got interesting, but I definitely was nap time.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
Had the
This
itis.
is Spurs.
Yeah.
Barbecue beef on the plane. Itis time. Not caring.
You feel me?
How is Pop 73 coaching that like boring ass style of play? I mean, like I got to show up to work again next year, right?
He's not coming back. But
That's Xanax basketball.
The Clippers versus the Pelicans, bro. That's the most useless game of the fucking year. They're winning to get smacked. That might be the worst series we've seen in fucking 40 years of basketball. You know what I mean?
I had a friend that's a Clippers fan. He's like, I don't know. I feel like we get through that. We get to the Suns. We could shake.
And what
this
you
up.
gonna do with the best
you
team?
watched?
I was about to say, what was the last time we watched the Suns?
He's like, I actually haven't. And I was like, okay,
no
goodbye.
shit.
Goodbye.
I roll with that. I roll with that opinion. Who's the other game? Hawks. I actually care about the Hawks Cavs just so I get to see more Trae Young.
I think the Hawks they playing the Heat, right? If they win,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think the Hawks, bro. I think Trae Young could do that to the motherfucker.
Trey will get him too.
I'm saying Trae almost beat the Bucks last year. You know what I'm saying?
True.
They were one game from beating the Bucks. I mean, with Giannis. You know what I'm saying? What is Jimmy Butler going to start? You know what I mean? Like when Giannis couldn't do it. You
No,
feel me?
John Collins, I think is going to hurt Trae. But
Yeah. They said he might be back, right?
these dudes got to figure it out. Who?
There's a bunch of might be backs around this motherfucker.
Ramping
You know
up.
What's going on?
Ramping up season, boys.
Right. Yo,
Who came up with that word?
Ramping.
He's ramping. He's ramping.
I'd love to see Trey do that in Miami, talking shit to all the
I
fans
could-
that pretend like they care about basketball.
Because I mean, I think just out of he's a villain. You know, he
Yes.
tap
He
in.
enjoys
Evil at
Right.
MSG.
Oh my God, he loved it. He loves the hate. So I can see him pulling it off.
I need some powerful light skinnedry from Trae Young. The most powerful possible. Albie Shore level of light skinnedry for those old enough to remember. I love that he's got the big Irma McCracken always going on.
You're talking about Trae.
Trey, dude, like Trey not getting no fades, no tapers.
He just holding on, Bubba. Yeah, he just holding on to it.
I still think about the lollipop.
Bro, I was
meme.
gonna say we need
It's
more
so
lollipop.
But it was so perfect.
The
The first
lollipop.
time you saw that, you remember the first time you
Stuck
saw
with
it.
me.
Like
It's one of the.
It was our generation's moon landing. Where were you when you first saw the dirty ass lollipop with hair on it that got rolled around in a carpet? And someone said this is Trae Young, one of the NBA's
Who thought
best
of that?
players.
Who saw that picture and was like, "Yeah, this is Trey." Posted it, and then we need to find that human being and interview them.
They should get an award. We should
Put
They need their
that
place
person on
in
the
history.
research list with the chicken man. With
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
yes. They
Chicken
need their
NBA
place in. They need their place. That's a top 5 analogy.
that's
in human
I mean that's up
history.
there with this
So-
nigga eating beans, bro. That's
You
one.
did it.
I did. I had this nigga. You saw it in there.
It was so smooth and perfect. God bless America. God bless America.
Yes, sir.
This show is doing nearly as much for race relations as MLK. Look at us. Coexisting human beings.
You
See?
feel me?
We could do it. Now Zach will go to Boston, go drop one. And I'm not even gonna trip. I'm gonna just roll with it. God is good.
God is good indeed.
And we're getting paid to do this shit.
Nose goes.
Somebody getting fired. Somebody at volume is sweating right now.
Nose.
Nose goes.
Nose goes. Not it. Not it.
Not happening.
We have 2 non-basketball topics to talk
About
about.
time.
And I've got. I know.
Haven't they all been?
apologize.
No, he's not.
Nobody watched
I
the
know.
show for about.
They'll not
We
been.
said a single basketball thing yet.
No.
We just
Talking around basketball.
I
That's
literally got sunned today by Carlos Boozer because he busted my ass
Bro,
on, like
hey.
Memorial Day.
We need the story. We need
Bro.
the exclusive. Run it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you a quick. This is a quick story. All right, let's go back in time. I think I was going into my junior year of high school. We're at the Ebo Memorial Day tournament in Fresno. Shithole. Don't get me wrong. Sorry, Fresno. Sorry, Jalen Green. Please don't come for me. But so Ebo had the squad. It was Deshaun Stevenson, Boozer, just all these dudes that were like high level D1 pros. And my like sloppy like hootered ass got a guard, Carlos Boozer. He's like 6'9", built the same way. Military bowl cut. That's what I always remember. It's like this motherfucker got Alaskan military bowl cut, Alaskan fade. He's from Alaska. Alaskan fade. Alaskan fade. Straight military bowl cut.
on top of the head.
But what I remember from that moment, like Deshaun Stevenson rolled in with like 2 girls on his arm. They were Fresno dimes, so you could do the math. Subtract 4.
Subtract 17.
Subtract 11. But just like he was just, I was like, damn, we about to get our asses kicked. The whole gym just clowning us. I don't even know if we scored like 30 points that game. Then Boozer saw it and he was like, oh, remind me. Like, motherfucker, you know. You know what you did to me, Carlo.
You know what you did to me.
Remind me.
Well, while we've got Tyler and Joe here, the two Twitter goats for my money, what do you guys think about Elon Musk? Are you off Twitter? Is that it? If
Elon contacted
if it goes
you
through?
Elon has not contacted me.
Well, I'm off it for the disrespect alone. Then.
Does he like black people? I don't know. What's he gonna do to black Twitter?
Bro, he's one of those hates everybody types. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he posts those bullshit ass me. I don't know, man. I just don't like the play that he's trying to make here, of course. But
It's just so isn't
it's
offer 41.9 million? Like it's
Billion.
trying to billion, but
Billion.
it's 420 is the joke.
Oh, is that what it
That's
is?
what he's doing.
How much
Just-
is it worth?
I don't know, but it's just so hacky. He keeps
he is
doing
a
this
fucking
shit.
12-year-old.
It's just
God
like,
damn.
whoa.
However, if a
bet he
Tesla
smells
sponsorship comes through,
Pennies. So the change.
Just had to get that off real quick.
What are you gonna say?
Okay. This is a very serious topic, and I have a visual aid that I have to bring up, and I have shared.
can
some
we
of
just
this
keep this
with
show
y'all.
going? All right, this is the money. All right,
Yes.
let's just go.
But okay. So I want to talk to you about the Loch Ness monster because
I don't even know where this is going.
we have a
Favorite
Yeah.
thing
Listen.
ever.
we have an explanation for the Loch Ness monster that is shocking to some.
Where is Loch Ness?
bombshell.
That's Ireland?
See
Ireland.
the tweet?
No.
Oh, you was on a plane, yeah, bro.
This is on so
Shocking
much
development
level.
here. Stay tuned.
Every day,
Okay.
like 4 people get cooked,
It's
3 people get canceled.
frightening. Yeah.
This is from @DiseaseMatters on Twitter. But what they're pointing at is back in the day, travelers and explorers would draw whatever they saw, and obviously they didn't have like modern instruments or photography or whatever. So we have this drawing of the Loch Ness monster. You're like, this photo or whatever
Yeah.
drawing, like we're familiar with it.
Nessie.
Nessie, old Nessie,
Nessie.
Nessie.
and
Got me some Nessie.
what it seems like all of the old like folklore about like tentacled animals reaching out of the ocean and the Loch Ness monster is actually just probably people who saw whale dicks.
It's a whale dick.
I love that something has like
Yeah.
infiltrated human lore. I love that a
way.
dick has infiltrated like human lore for hundreds of
Oh, it's in there.
And what the fuck type of dicks do whales have that their shit looks like dinosaur necks? Like
I'm
Whale
green with
style.
envy.
I'm out here getting it whale
wish,
style.
I wish. You know what I'm saying? Folklore around me. My dick lives on past me. You know what
So
I
they're
mean?
just saying
I will
the
die,
whale
but
dick?
my dick will live on. Shall live on.
So they're saying they probably just saw a
green with
whale
envy,
dick
bro.
that was like waving over the top, and people were like, "There must be giant squids."
Imagine
That's
having
a
a
penis.
whale dick but no hands. What's the point?
motherfuckers got flippers.
They gotta
Damn.
smack it against the water.
A whale, like you think logistically, a whale probably has never even touched his dick before.
Right.
That's what I'm
Might not have ever
saying.
seen it.
Yeah.
That's like having like a Ferrari with no gas. Low key.
Or
Right.
wheels.
Or wheels.
I think they probably see it if they're like turning belly up and putting their dick out the water, like.
But their
Their
belly
eyeballs
up,
are
their
like-
eyeballs are down.
Yeah, that too. Damn.
Being an animal is trash, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, those motherfuckers really live outside.
They outside, bro.
Think of that.
Bro,
They live outside
barefoot
forever.
all
Their
the
whole
time,
life.
bro.
Forever.
Right.
Wet ass
Dog,
ocean.
bro.
Go home.
Musty, no deodorant.
No.
Never dry.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pat
Motherfuckers
Bev.
gonna eat you. Like,
Pat
all the
Bev
time.
at the court.
Animal sex seems horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, musty as hell.
No deodorant.
The body parts don't be body parting. She look just like you.
The body part. Oh, hello, Buckets. Did you enjoy that video? Well, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to the channel, check out some of the other videos we have. They're all fantastic. Also, like the video and make sure to comment on it, anything you want to tell any of us.